Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. My name is Corey, and I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Today's quote is pulled from the Enchiridion, a book written not necessarily by Epictetus, but it was written down verbatim from what he spoke. So one of his students, Arian, sat in a lecture hall and listened to him and wrote everything down word for word. And this book has been passed down from generation to generation. The likes of Marcus Aurelius, just about anyone who practices Stoicism has read the Enchiridion. And today's quote is, "In preparing for any action, remind yourself of the nature of the action." So, what does he mean by this? So, what he's saying is, before you go and do something, remember what this action is going to require of you, or what's involved in this action, who's involved in this action. The example so here's the excerpt from the book. This is Enchiridion, chapter 4. In preparing for any action, remind yourself of the nature of the action. For instance, if you're going to a public pool, remind yourself of the usual incidents: people splashing, some pushing, some scolding, thieves stealing unguarded personal belongings. You will not be disturbed if you go into the experience prepared for such things and determined to retain inner harmony. If something undesirable happens, you will be able to say, "My desire is not only to swim, but to remain in harmony with the nature of things. I cannot stay in harmony if I let myself become upset by things beyond my control." And so it is with every act or experience. So, this is the copy of the manual that I have, or it goes by different names, Enchiridion, the manual, but this is the copy I have. You can get it on Amazon for like, I don't know, I think I paid $8, $9. Great book. Great, it's a great translation. Let's see, who did the translation for this one? Let's see. A new rendering by Sam Torode. That's Sam, S-A-M, Torode, T-O-R-O-D-E. It's a very good translation. I enjoy it. It's easy to follow along. It's easy to read. Not like some of the other translations you might get for free on Amazon or Kindle or Scribd. It's a good one. But so basically what Epictetus is saying here is you need to prepare yourself ahead of time. And this goes for anything, going out to a pool, going to a business meeting, going to a job interview, whatever it may be. You need to remind yourself of what it's going to be like when you get there. What could happen? They could tell, if it's a job interview, they could tell you that, you're not really the right fit for the company, or maybe it's a first date and, y'all just didn't click. Y'all didn't click, things didn't work out. You didn't really mesh well, and, it's obvious right then. Or, your first day of school, there are going to be bullies. There's going to be teachers that just seem like they don't like kids anymore. Remind yourself of each and every one of the things that you do, of what it involves, what happens while you're doing the activity, what are the chances that this could happen. Remind yourself of this, and when it does happen, you'll be less likely to be stricken with anger, stricken with, this rage. Instead, you'll be like, you know what? It happened. I expected it to happen. Now I can go about my day and live in harmony and peace and not have to worry about it. Because essentially that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to live in harmony with nature, in accordance with nature. That is the ultimate goal, of Stoicism. And I will dive more into that in a later recording. But I do hope everybody's had a wonderful day. And please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I have tons of Stoic content coming. Tons of educational Stoic content, and then eventually we'll dive more into the hows, the practices, how do you get to that point. And I'm by no means an expert. I'm not even close to that point, but I hope you will all join me in the journey. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.